Today we are going to discuss about advanced filter commands and advanced file permissions. So first we are going to discuss about advanced filter commands. So one is find. By using this command, you can check the files and directories. Different options we are going to see. So basically we are going to check the files and directories. Next, grep, global regular expression. Grep means global regular expression. So by using this command, check string. String is nothing but a words or something. Particular string in a file. Particular pattern. Many Linux commands. So already we discussed the previous classes. So you can have the more output from Linux commands. We can see the particular in page wise. So like that grep also we can use with particular information. So now we are going to see practically first find command. So log into your Linux operating system. As a root user, click on other, click on root, give the permission. So go to your home directory, cd. Now yesterday, last class we created files, directories, copying files, directories in different locations. All these we completed. Now we are going to search the files and directories. So now I want to search a file in my current directory. Find dot. So dot means current directory. Hyphen name. File name is Apple. So it shows in my current directory Apple is there or not. So find file in different directory. Find. So you have to tell. I want to search the file under /home hyphen name Apple. So it shows. So first syntax, we searched the file in current directory. Second syntax, I searched the file under /home, particular path I given, particular directory I given. But in real times, they will ask the question, I don't know where the Apple is there. In my current directory or different directory, I don't know. How do you search? So if you don't know where the file is located, you can search like this, find space / hyphen name Apple. See here, in Linux, each and every file or directory must be located under / only. / is the main directory in Linux. So whatever it may be, whatever the files, whatever the directories, whatever the commands, under / only. Now I am searching. I don't know the location, but I am searching. So find /. It will show us where Apple is there. See /root one Apple is there. There is a drivers, Apple drivers are there, Macintosh OS, sys bus, HID drivers. There is Apple drivers already installed in Linux. We have Apple computers. See Macintosh vendor, Apple file is there under /home. One Apple is there. So like this. So if you don't know the particular file where it is located, just you can use the /. Then it will understand. So sometimes they will ask. So I know the configuration file. File name I know, but location I don't know. So find space slash space hyphen name. httpd.conf is a Apache web server configuration file. I know the file name, but I don't know the location. Just use this command. It shows the location. So like this, you can use find command. Next, so file names ignoring the case sensitives. You can see I am creating one file touchy Linux capital L I given, small L I given. See capital L small Linux. Now find dot means current directory only we created. Hyphen I name. For example, I given Linux. So it shows only small Linux letters. I want to ignore the case sensitive. So if it is a capital letter, if it is small letter, if the name with Linux I want to see, then you can use the option hyphen I name. So I name means ignoring the case sensitive. See both it will show now. So like this, if you ignore the case sensitive, you have to use the option hyphen I name. Next, to find the directories, find slash root hyphen type d hyphen name d4. So it shows whether the directory is there or not. So if you want to search a directory, you can use the command find space slash root. Under slash root I want to search a directory name, option hyphen type space d. So means particular directory, a hyphen name. What is the directory name? d4. Next you can search the files with the permissions. Find slash root hyphen perm 777. So I want to search the files which are having 777 permission under slash root. So only one file is there, 666. Yesterday, last class we seen file permissions. No files with 666 permission. 644. So many files will show because by default permissions are 644. See, number of files are 644. Like this, you can search the files with the permissions. Next, I want to search only read-only files. Find slash root, give the path hyphen perm slash u r. See only read-only permission files. So many files are read-only only. So it will show the read-only permission files. Next, if you want to see the executable file permissions, hyphen u slash x. Executable file permissions it will display. I want to see read-write permissions. U equal to read-write. Read-write permissions. Like this, read-write executable permissions. Like this, you can search the files with the permissions. Next, I want to see the empty files. Find space hyphen root hyphen empty hyphen root hyphen type. F means files which are empty. Hyphen empty. It will display the empty files. So like this, you can search the files which are having 0 bytes. Next, grep command. So grep means global regular expression. It sets the particular pattern in a file. So now there is a file etc passwd. By using the cat command, you can see the users who are created under Linux. So it shows so many usernames, but I want to know particular user information is there or not. Grep, for example, root. I want to know only for this user where root word is there. So it shows only the information of root. Root is the user here. Comment root, home directory root. So operator is also home directory root, like that. So it will show the particular information. For example, grep Ali. Ali user is there or not? Ali user is not there. Grep Charan user is there or not? So it displays Charan, like that. So you have so many thousands of users in a file, but by using cat command you cannot go for search and every line. So then use grep command. It will search a particular pattern which you want to require. It will search and it will give. So it is not searching for files and directories. It is for searching the particular information in a file, not file, particular information in a file. So here also you can see the case sensitive, avoiding the case sensitive. So I am opening the file cat space file name test Linux admin something. I am writing small letters Linux course. I am writing again capital letter, first capital letter L Linux, like this. I created some data. So control D, save the file. For example, I am giving grep space -i Linux test. So -i means, so ignoring the case sensitive. Just to give grep Linux test. So it shows only small letter. So what you given there, it will shows only. So if you want to avoid the case sensitive, you can use the option -i. Next, grep -n capital A2. Number of lines after the words, after two words of a searching name, wheel /etc/group. Here the thing is, so under etc group, in etc group file, wherever the group name wheel is there, next to two groups I want to search. See, wheel is line number 11, next to 2 mail uucp, these groups it displays. Before wheel, after, before the wheel group. So before kmem and mem, like that. You can search in the particular file, particular word. After the word 2 lines, before the word 2 lines, you can search. And I want to highlight whatever the name I am seeing, grep -, color. For example, root file name etc passwd. So it shows it highlighted, root, red color. So like this also you can search. So like this you can use the grep command to search the particular pattern in file, particular words in file. Next, we can also use this command with different, so many Linux commands. ls displays files and directories. So in real time scenarios, you are going to work with big data, Hadoop or databases or applications. So you can have thousands of files. So in these thousands of files, by using ls command, you cannot search a particular file. Then you can use the command grep ls pipe grep. I want to know apple is there or not. It shows apple is there. Like this you can search it. So ls is the output to give so many directories and files. But I want to search for the particular one is there or not. It shows like this. Like this, another example. So ps space -e. So it shows the every process in the system. So thousands of processes in the server is going to be run. So give the command. See, so many processes is going to run. So last class we discussed pipe more. Page wise we seen, but page wise enter. I cannot search. It will take more time. I want to search the particular process is there or not. Use grep ps space -e pipe grep. Bash is running or not running. ZSH is running or not running, not running. HTTPD is running or not running. Like this, you can search the particular one in the output of many Unix commands by using the grep command. So pipe is a symbol to run many Unix commands at a time. So these are the find and grep commands. Now we are going to see the advanced file permissions like ACL, setUID, setGID, and sticky bit. We are going to see now. First we are going to see the ACL command. So access control list. So I am creating one user here. User add, Siva, group add, AWS. So now last file permissions class we changed the permissions. For example, the file permissions are like this: user, user group, other groups. So default file permissions we seen: read write for owner, read only for owner group, other for owner, read only. So by using chmod command we change the file permissions like this: chmod 666, for example file name /imp, whatever it may be. So if you give the file permission like this, so it will apply the right permission for your group members. It will apply the right permission for other group members. But I don't see, if you give permissions like this, in your group members everybody can write, other group members also everybody can write. But I don't want to give the file permissions like that. I want to give the right permission for the particular user, Siva, particular group, AWS. So ACL is the concept: access control list. By configuring ACL, we can assign special permissions on a file. See, special permissions, remember that word, for particular user and a particular group. So by using the chmod command, if you change the permissions, it will apply for your group members or other group members. But I want to give the file permissions, my file permissions, to the particular user and a particular group. This is the concept of ACL. Now we are going to see practically. Now create one file first. So already we created one user and group. Touch /imp, check the file permissions, ls-l/imp, read write, read. Now to check the ACL permissions on a file, get facl, file name /imp. See, these are the ACL file permissions, like same: owner read write, owner group read only, others read only. But now I want to give the right permission for the particular user, Shiva, only Shiva. Now apply the ACL, set facl, -m means modify, mask colon, maximum permissions can apply on a file, read write x, comma, user colon, Shiva colon, which permission I want to give only read write. I can give read write x, but I want to give only read write. On which file? IMP, just now we created. So this is the syntax: set facl space -m, m means modify the existing permission. So how many maximum permissions you want to give? Mask colon, read write x you can give maximum, comma, to whom you want to give, group or user, user colon Shiva colon, which permission you want to give, read write. What is the file name? IMP. Now applying the ACL permission for the group, set facl -m. Now no need to tell mask each and every time, one time it is enough. Group colon AWS colon, I am giving read write x permission, IMP. So previous syntax we given the ACL permission for user. Now this syntax we given the ACL permission for the particular group. Now check the permissions. Get facl /imp. Now see, user Siva having permission read, write, and group AW is given the permissions read, write, execute. So remaining all are read only permission, your group members or other group members only. So like this, by using the ACL concept, you can assign the special permissions on a file for particular user and particular group. Now, how to copy the existing ACL file permissions to another file. So create one file, touch F10, F20 for example. Now, whatever the permissions are applied for IMP, I want to copy same permissions to new file F20. So to copy the ACL permissions to another file, get facl/imp space pipe is the symbol to run two Unix commands at a time. Set facl hyphen set hyphen file equal to hyphen no spaces file name F20. Now permissions are copied. See the syntax again. Get facl/imp space pipe set facl space the option is hyphen set hyphen file equal to hyphen means output to redirection goes to F20. Now check the permissions on F20. Gets facl space F20 same permissions applied. See user Siva group AWS. Like this, by using the command getFACL and combination of setFACL, you can copy the existing ACL file permissions to one file to another file. Next, how to remove the ACL permission from user. I want to remove the ACL permission of user Siva. Just now we given. I want to remove. So setFACL -x. X means delete. User :Siva file name IMP. Now removed, file permissions are removed. Get facl. See if it is if it is a group, -x group : group name. User means user : username. So get facl IMP. Now see no Siva permissions. Siva permissions are removed. So in sometimes they will ask the question in interview. So already I applied 10 or 15 ACL permissions, 5 users, 10 groups like that. I want to remove all the ACL permissions. I want to make it default. To remove all the ACLs, make it default permissions. Get facl -b file name IMP. Sorry, set facl -b file name IMP/IMP. So now you can see all the ACL permissions are deleted, default permissions are came. So like this you can change the ACL file permissions. Next we are going to discuss about set UID, set GID and sticky bit. So set user ID, so changing user ID on execution, if set UID bit is set, when the file will be executed by user, the process will have the same rights as the owner of the file being executed. For example, if you are a owner of a file, so you can have the permissions to execute that file, but others they cannot see the output of that particular file. But if you set SUID on that file, so how you are executing, every user can execute that file, same how you can get the output. So many of the system commands are the best example of SUID. Basically the owner of the commands will be the root, but still a normal user can execute it. By default passwd command. So passwd is a command to assign the passwords to users having the SUID. So example we are going to see. You can check whether the SUID set or not. Interview point of view, they will ask how do you identify SUID is set or not. ls -l you can check etc passwd file. So you can search the command, not file. So where is passwd? It shows the path. So passwd command is located under /usr bin passwd. Now check ls-l /usr bin passwd. See here, see, owner set the set user id. So yes is there in permissions field. Yes is there, set user id is set. Everybody can execute this command, but owner is root. See, who is the owner here? Owner is root, but everybody can execute this command. Now see, I want to remove the set user id. Chmod u -s/usr bin passwd. Now you can check set user id is removed. Set user id is removed. Su space hyphen space Siva. Passwd Siva. See, you cannot execute it. Come out from that. Now again, set the set user id command. Chmod u +s. File name usr bin passwd. Now you can check again ls-l/usr/bin/passwd. Now again, set user id is set this file. So like this you can, whatever the execution commands are there, if you are a programmer, you are going to write so many programs. So those are going to be executed for you only. So if you want to give the set user id, so remaining users also they can get the output. They can run your command, but they cannot modify and they cannot delete. Next to set gid. So set group id used on executable files to allow the file to be run as if logged into the particular group. So we are going to create group accounts. So many users, they can have the members in the group. So if you set the gid, everybody log in and they can executable the files. Sgid can also be used in a directory, so that every file created in the directory will have the directory group owner rather than the group owner of the user creating the file. For example, you are a member of AWS group, but in one directory I given the set gid number for Java group. So if you log into that group, if you create a file, so your group will not come, so it will come Java group. So sgid, for example, you are a user, you are a member of AWS group, but there is a group Java. So I changed the sgid, I have assigned sgid to Java group. Then if you log into the particular directory, whatever the directory I changed the group, so you can log into that group. If you log into the directory, if you created a file, automatically the group ship goes to the particular directory. Your group will not affect there. That is the main point of sgid. Now we are going to see, create one directory. Now first we are going to create one group already created, AWS group. So create one directory, mkdir/mydir. Now give the full permissions here. Chmod 777 mydir. Now check the permissions, ls-ld/mydir. Now everybody can access this directory, but here I want to change the group ship. See, group ship already we discussed. To change the group ship, command is chgrp chgrp. See, now see the group ship is for root group. I am giving AWS file name mydir. Say I changed the group ship. Now you can check whether it is changed or not. See, now the group ship is for AWS. Now enter into switch into Siva user. Go to the mydir. Create one file. Touch AAA. Now check the file ls-l. Now Siva is the owner. Group is also a Siva. Now assign SGID. Then you can change the difference. You can see the difference. Now G plus S group GID SUID U plus S SGID G plus S. Now assign. Come out from this. chmod G plus S. What is the directory name? mydir. How do you know the permission? ls-ld group ship group id sgid is set or not. See, second portion s is setted. So first portion s suid, second portion s sgid. Now switch into Siva user. Create one file ls-l. Sorry, go to my directory. So change the directory mydir. Now create one file ls-l. Now see, owner is Siva only, but the group id changed sgid we set. This file is related to AWS group. Like that, any user. So Siva is a member of Siva group only. He is not a member of AWS group. Now see, id Siva. So Siva is a member of Siva group. So he is the member of Siva group. But whatever the file is creating, it is going to be related to AWS. Why? Because we given SGID on that particular directory. Like that, so many developers, I can create one Java group. So their groups are different, for example, but they log into the directory, they enter into the directory, whatever the files they created, they will apply for SGID. Next, sticky bit. So sticky bit is applied on a file or directory, then only root and owner of the file or directory can delete it. So many users having full permissions in a directory. So all are entering into the directory. So you are creating one file, I am creating one file, some other body creating one file. But we are having all permissions on directory. But who created the files? They can only delete their files. Others have full permissions also. They cannot delete that files. So in that type of directories, you can apply sticky bit. So to apply the sticky bit, 0 plus T. So others cannot do. Who is the owner or root? He can only delete the files. Now try. chmod 0 plus T, directory name mydir. Now check sticky bit applied or not. So you can understand. Last one, T will come. So by seeing these characters, you can understand sticky bit is applied, SGID is applied, SUID is applied, you can understand. Now go to mydir, su space hyphen space Siva cd slash mydir. Then create one file, touch hello. Now ls-l, this file is related to AWS group because already we applied SGID. Now exit from this. So log into Charan user, switch into Charan user account, go to mydir. Charan also can create the file here. See, owner is Charan, but the group is related to AWS, but everybody having the permission on the directory. Now Charan wants to remove Siva file, rm space -rf. What is the file name? Hello. See, operation not permitted. Who is the owner? He can only delete. Others, they can comment the directory, they can create files, they can do anything. But who created the files? They can only delete the files. So this is the sticky bit you can apply. So in many programmers, everybody they can log into the directory. For example, Java developer group, Java developer directory I created. So all Java developers go to the directory, they will develop their programs. So everybody is a owner, but everybody having full permissions on a directory. But they cannot remove other users' files. They can only remove their files only. So like this, we are having the advanced file permissions. So chmod general file permissions, ACL advanced file permission, and SUID, SGID, and this sticky bit. So these are the basics. Before going to learn administration, we are going to discuss. So our basics will going to be complete. Next we are going to start administration part.